Hello and welcome back to True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. Part 3 because it is the third and final installment in a trilogy of games. We are in Act 2, but maybe getting close to Act 3. The current episode is episode 12 of my playthrough. In the previous episode, we escaped the elevator and managed to get into Charles' apartment, where we photographed a doll collection and messed around with some of his mementos. I found a mannequin bride trapped in his bed, and we discovered the rest of Heather's tragic memories and completed the spell to forget everything. But instead of forgetting everything, we remembered that we had witnessed our mother setting a fire to the building, to herself. It was unclear. But in any case, I think that's how she died and how the protagonist ended up with so much trauma. Let's see what happens next in True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3. I should leave everything as is. I remember this. I should leave it as it is. I felt so bad for Mother. I still do, I guess. Oh, the world is collapsing. It has to end. That's the creepy cultist temple. I feel that that's where it will all come to an end. It's terrifying, but I must end it. Achievement unlocked. What really happened? Number 3. Find every fact in the game. He understood even then, and now I'm afraid I do too. Christopher Smith, that was the doctor at the asylum. Doctor's notes, initial assessment. First session, highly intelligent, but clear signs of deep psychological distress. Avoiding premature conclusions, but concerns are significant. Observation. While imaginary friends are common in children, the patient presents a stark division. Heather, a fragile victim, and Dahlia, a strong-willed, defiant figure. The choice of names is striking. Natural talent for storytelling. Evaluation. Postponed administering the CDC, though the outcome felt inevitable. The results confirmed what I feared. I once wished to treat a complex case. Now I find myself deeply unsettled. Is it Christopher's voice we've been hearing talking to us? Is he like doing some kind of hypnosis thing? Wow, look, our case files have changed. Christopher Smith. Charles Laudius. Mother. Jessica. And Olivia. We have a chain with hooks. The lock looks rudimentary. I wonder if I could pick it. Okay, but with what? I don't have much. I've got a chain with hooks and a lighter. Okay, let's continue looking around. Oh, this is the basement. I think in one of the previous games we had to deal with something like this. Maybe I could pull the cistern out with a chain one last time. Yeah, we had to do this before. There's a glove here. I can't pick that up. I'd rather cut those prickly bushes before I risk my hand to reach inside. Okay. Our treehouse. I don't think that I should climb up there. That's not a treehouse, though. That's a water tank. Oh, I can go around the side. Okay, there's a car. Oh, that's my car, isn't it? The one I was driving in other games? Locked. Doesn't look like there's anything in the trunk this time. The doors are pinched by the car. It doesn't look like there's anything of interest this way, just more destruction. A wire. And a broken plate. think that I could hook the lock with something. Maybe the wire? Alright, we have another screwdriver. We have a blanket. Oh, and we've released the parking brake so that we can get into the cabinet. A screwdriver would help here, would it? We have a soldier and some more doctor's notes. This looks like a picture of me, Heather, Holly, with black hair drawn on like Dahlia. Incident report. Elizabeth died by suicide. The patient was present. No physical injuries, but she is nearly unresponsive. So I did see my mom kill herself. Oh. Dahlia is in full control, highly intelligent, alarmingly so. She rejects any challenge to her reality shaped by Elizabeth's lingering influence. The patient hides her diary. Heather's entries continue, but Dahlia has rewritten her world into a rigid mythology. Clear villains, victims, and a path to vengeance. It's easier to believe in purpose than accept senseless suffering. Wow. Yeah, I kind of had figured out that that's where the story was going, but wow. I gotta say, I'm impressed by this. I think this has been really, really interesting storytelling. But let's keep going. Let's see where it goes. So Dahlia took over and we just followed her truth. Oh, we got a double barrette. Nothing in the pockets. Okay, I guess we're not going to take that hoodie with us. Let's get out of here. Oh, can we use the double barrette? Because it's got 2 prongs and this has 2 holes to pick the lock. Let's see what's inside. Some clamps. Oh, they look like zip ties. And some more chain with hooks. And some secateurs. You mean shears? Or hedge clippers? Well, let's go over here and clip this bush. And we have a garden shovel now. Oh, but we're not done here. What's this? It all feels so familiar. I guess it makes sense. Does it? Oh, and we have no map at all. So we're in a whole new area. Where'd the car go? Oh, it's still over here. Okay. Can we dig something up here? I don't know why else this would be here. So we got another wrench. And we got the other hook for the chain. I can't climb down. I need to find another way. Alright, let's attach the chains to this thing. And then what? I should see what's going on downstairs, but I can't squeeze past the cistern. Yeah. Alright, so the chain's going all the way over here. We're going to attach it to that, and then what? Maybe use the wrench to remove the bolts? And the whole thing will fall over and take the cistern with it? Yep, there it goes. Look out below. Heather must have played here, or was it me? We have a stetoprophoscope. I think you mean stethoscope? One of the plates is missing. Is this it? Oh, the plate goes here, but it's broken. Okay. There's drawings. She must have felt safe here. Is this where we're gonna fix the plate, maybe? Broken plate? No? Okay, we got an oil can. A sledgehammer handle. A sharpening stone. If the soldering iron works, I could probably solder something here. The broken plate. The soldering iron seems intact, and judging by the lights, there's still power. Oh, we don't need an adapter this time? Okay. Sure. I need some solder in order to use the soldering iron. Any soft metal should do. Maybe this soldier? Is that the flux? Is that what that's called? Okay. I mean, Holly's pretty handy if you think about it. She has a lot of skills. She's got the skills to pay the bills. Swap the tiles to match the symbols. I am playing on advanced difficulty. That's why there's a red smear there. Swap the tiles to match the symbols. Okay, so they need to match up like that. All right, and I'm thinking these don't get swapped. These can't be moved. So we have to put a tile there and there. Uh-huh. Yeah, this one and this one can't be moved. So logic dictates. Oh, maybe this one needs to go here. There we go. There we go. Oh, dream catchers. So many dream catchers. I guess that it is appropriate. Is it? What a pretty sledgehammer head. Okay, we got a sledgehammer. Right on. What are we gonna do with it? Are we gonna smash this wall? Man, go Holly. We made it to Act 3, y'all. Coming home. Finish Act 3. I got a trophy. And we're back at the bottom of this ravine where the temple is. Ooh, this is where we were earlier in the game. We're back to this safe again. We have a note on it. Doctor's notes. Dahlia said they're leaving soon. She's in full control. I can't find another case like this. Intervention plan. Listen to Elizabeth's tapes. Monstrous, not just clinically, but I can use them. The poor audio quality works in my favor. No one would approve this, so I'll handle it myself. A nurse has a similar voice, just a few sentences to edit. Saw her speaking with Jack the janitor, a simpleton but kind. Maybe there's hope. I'll put the plan on hold for now. Oh, maybe Jack did massacre everyone at the asylum. I know now. None of this is real. I want to break it. I don't care what's outside. This has to end. What did he do to Mother's tapes? What did he change and why? I believe that he wanted to help, but how? Jack. I was wondering when he'll come into the picture. Oh, we have a figurine. I know now that nothing is as it seems, but I'll need to reach the end of the journey before I can be sure of who's who. I think this is supposed to be Heather. Because she's in purple and Heather flowers are that color. I wonder if I could break the safe open. They make it look so easy in the movies. With a sharpening stone? No. Oh, with the stethoscope? Follow the audio cues and alternate dial direction for each number. Oh, we got 14. All right, let's go the other way. We got 74. All right, we did it. We cracked open a safe. We found a swing, sure. And some organ cards. Oh, we're going back to that thing. We saw the organ cards before. There's an organ in the church. The church that was converted into an occultist temple. Well, in her mind, apparently. But yeah, and there's a bow. I always wanted one of those when I was a kid. I don't see any arrows, though. Okay. Maybe we'll come back and get this when we have arrows. Oh, and there's the cistern. Careful. This thing will come crashing down on you. What do we get? We got some pipe. Okay. And now we're done with that. What about this? Is there still something underneath here? It looks like there is. We weren't able to get it before. But it's not saying anything about anything, so okay. Let's continue up the path. Ooh, that was creepy. What's over here? Alright, the refrigerator. Once the fridge is powered, I probably could freeze something here. We were here before and I tried plugging in these different plugs. But I don't know what we're supposed to do with that or which plug we need to plug in. Let's go down to the temple. Oh, here's the generator again. We had to do a puzzle here to remove these chains. Right. The tank looks empty, but the generator seems to be in working order. So we got to put some gas in there to get it working. I had thought we would need to do that before when we were here, but now we're finally doing it. Maybe I could pry the trunk open, but let's see if I can't find the keys first. And we were able to look at this area before, but now we can't. How are we going to get into the temple? The embers are still glowing hot. Is that my car down there? Oh, there's a piece of paper here. She's in a coma. They always tell us how we affect our students' lives. Students, but no apostrophe. Sometimes defining them, but this. I should have closed my mouth. I should have left her be. I shouldn't have trusted Smith. I shouldn't be teaching anymore. Ignore reality and live in a dream, or make choices and bear their weight. I hope Miss Olivia forgave herself and kept teaching. I hope one day I get to tell her that. Oh. Maybe we gotta freeze the blanket? Oh, let's look up here. Is there something? We found a note. I gave you my most precious possession, an old family heirloom, and you broke it. Now I know you'll break my heart too. You don't care about me. One day you'll leave me to die and run off with your friends. And when you finally see that they were just using you, it'll be too late. Mom. I'll fix it, I promise. I'll always be with you. I'll protect you. I remember now, Mother gave us a pendant. One day we came home and it was broken. She never forgave us. We felt so guilty. We wanted to prove we'd always protect her, but now I think she broke it and I know why. Right, we read this before, I think. But why did she break it? Because she was just an abusive person with untreated mental problems? I'm sorry, Mother, your heart, your pain is no longer mine to carry. I'll always love you, but won't owe you anything anymore. So what do we need to do here? Use the clamps to put something back together? This looks like an axe head. No way that I could solder this, but maybe I could MacGyver something. With the clamps? I should try something else. Ah, yeah, but I had to put them right here in the right spot. The axe head looks like it could still be useful if I cleaned up the rust and repaired it. All right, let's use the oil can. No? How about the sharpening stone? All right, now we have ourselves an axe. Let's hope those zip ties hold. I don't think they would in real life. There's plenty of water here, but the puddle isn't deep enough to scoop it up. Oh, maybe to put out the fire at the temple? The rain isn't good enough to do that? Well, we've got a wet blanket now. Okay. Let's try putting the wet blanket on the door. More crows. Alright, let's get into this temple. I'd rather not just jump down there. I might need to come out again, hopefully. If only there was one more place to rest my foot between here and the floor, I could probably make it down. Oh, maybe the swing? And we're back here again. With the time capsule and the spiral staircase and the gas lamps. There's an arrow. And some keys. I think that a sharp arrow would be more useful. Okay. Doctor's notes. Jack burst into our session, broke my nose, screaming that I was torturing her. Blood everywhere, and Dahlia just sat there smiling, outplayed by a child. I'm going through with the plan. Hid the tapes in my office. Her paranoia should make her fixate on whatever I conceal. Dahlia let me speak to Holly. She suspects nothing for now. A dangerous line to walk, but it might work. This might be our last session. They must meet. Current state, the patient is unresponsive. Good luck, Holly. I suppose this was the massacre? Who must meet? What was Smith up to? Well, was he trying to introduce Holly to her Dahlia personality or something? Or, well, I guess the sister Heather, we went looking for our sister Heather in the first game, and it turned out that Heather was dead. Maybe that's sort of symbolic, like it's trying to say that my Heather personality was gone. And now I need to deal with the Dahlia personality so I can just be Holly again. Let's look over here where we had to light the gas lamps. I'll need to light it. All right, we'll use Charles's lighter. We did this before. Oh, right. We needed... Looks like the fuel burned out a long time ago. How strange. Okay. Because we had to repair the pipe and light the light here. Alright, so maybe we need to find some fuel. Can I sharpen it with the axe? Okay. If I attached a rope, this would be an arrow with a rope attached to it. And why would I need that? How How odd. Oh, let's use the keys to get into the trunk of the car. There we go. And we have rope. And we have a canister. And there doesn't seem to be anything else we can do in here. So let's go back in here. Let's go to the arrow. Let's tie the rope to the arrow. Now we have an arrow with a rope. I hate breaking things, but I think that the bench is less useful to me than the wood it is made of. Oh, good point. So we could light the lights in here. There we go. Let's put the firewood in here. Let's light it with the lighter. There's no way I can light the wood with just my lighter. Well, let's take some of these case notes. We don't need them. Can we use gas from the canister? Is that gas still gonna ignite? Okay. Now let's use it to light the pilot light. Turn the wheel. And now the lights are back on again in this place. There's something blue over here. What is that? Oh, it's one of the orbs, maybe? Right, there was this lock, and I never opened it before. I always wondered what it was for. It looks like fire and a snowflake. Can I use the lighter? To heat that up. And then I would need ice to open this part, but I don't have any ice yet. All right. Oh. Given the state this place is in, I bet that a pair of boots would come in handy. But I can't reach them. The boot seems to be stuck there, and simply hitting it with something might not drop it, just push it further away. Okay. Let's go back to the bow. Where was that? Right here. Let's put it with the bow and arrow, and now we have a bow and arrow with string. Let's go back to the temple. Let's see if we can hit the boot with the bow and arrow and pull it down. Yes, so we have a rubber boot, one of two. And we can't get back in there again. All right, let's go forward and see what we find. We have been here before. There's the Iron Maiden, and now she's all locked up. It looks like those shackles are unlocked with a medallion or an emblem. More notes. Child Protective Services, Ethics Committee Investigative Hearing, Hearing Officer, Chief Investigator Naomi Briggs, Respondent Dr. Christopher Smith. The hearing officer says this investigative hearing, convened by the Ethics Committee under CPS authority, examines Dr. Christopher Smith's treatment of Miss Stonehouse. Dr. Smith, your statements are on record. You initiated the removal of the child from her mother's care. That decision led to the mother's suicide, followed by RESP. Response? Respondent? Yeah. What? No, you can't put that on me. Miss Stonehouse needs help, and you bypassed protocol. You chose not to wait for a formal CPS investigation. There was no time. Miss Stonehouse's case, her mind, is unlike anything I had seen, and her mother, she made sure of that. You stop talking about her in the present. You're a demagogue. She's all but gone. How many years has she been in a coma, doctor? Ooh, it says page 1. There's more pages. This hearing took place years after I slipped into a coma? This is the truth, isn't it? No villains, no gods, no cults. Christopher wished me luck. He knew I was still out here following the breadcrumbs. Oh, so she's like in a coma and trapped in her own mind and trying to piece herself back together. Oh my gosh. Battery is dead now. How long has it been? Wow. What's down here? 1 of 3 pieces of gutters. Okay. Oh, there's the pulpit. And there's the carousel. That's what I was thinking of it as in my mind because it rotates. Oh my gosh. I guess we should go forward and see what else is in here. Oh, it's just completely ruined. We can go to the right. We can go to the left. Let's go to the left first. Right. This is where the chess game was. Oh, look at this statue is completely broken and gone. Oh, there's that box. I wondered how we would get into it. This location only. Hurry while supplies last. 1 day, just $4.99. Why is the dollar sign down there? A fantastic bronze necklace for just $4.99. Feel and look like the princess you know you are. Is this a mold to make a necklace? So this is what the old family heirloom really was. Just a $4.99 made in China trinket. It pains me, not because we were lied to, but because I'm not even surprised. But a deal is a deal. I'll give your heart back to you, Mother. This was never our burden to carry. I need to make a copy of the amulet, chain included, and return it to her. Someone already made the mold for Mother's amulet. I wouldn't be surprised if it was me in a previous loop. I'll need to find the bronze, a furnace, and finally a chain. Okay. I'll take the mold. And let's see if our keys will get us in here. What in the world? What a wonderful device. One of the blocks seems to be missing. Okay, we'll come back to this. Can we go through this door? It doesn't look like we can. The hinges are completely rusted. All right, let's use the oil can. The oil can is empty. I should fill it with oil first, maybe from the lighting system. All right. Where would we get the oil from the lighting system? I'm trying to look at the light here, but it's not letting me. All right, well, let's try going to the right this time. This is where the organ is. And we only have 1 of 6 organ cards, so that's not going to help us. Probably. What's over here? Another note. God, in your grace, forgive me, forgive us, but above all, please save that child. I dragged her out, but I may have as well started the fire myself. She's safe now. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you. I know in my heart we did the right thing. One cannot turn away from cruelty. It was my choice, and I will answer for it when the time comes. They won't let me visit her. I know I'm not family, but I wish I could see her just once. Her doctors promised to give her my letter and the books. Jessica, she must have blamed herself for what Mother did. She's the one who saved us from the fire. I forgive you, and I know that he will forgive you too. Oh, there's a key inside this bottle. There's another organ card. And there's a medallion. Maybe it will open the Iron Maiden. How are we going to get this key out of here? Oh, look, there's a bloody handprint. Oh, and bloody handprints over here, too. Don't know if we'll be able to get through the doors or not. Can we go forward? Ooh. What's this? Sharp metal. Alright, let's see if we can put this medallion in here. Rotate the board to set the gray and red blocks in their positions. I'm playing on advanced, that's why there's a little red smear here. Oh, maybe we got to get this red one over here and this gray one over here. There we go. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Ooh. What in the world? Ooh, it looks like an eye. We have one of the glass spheres. I still want to get this one out of here. But how are we going to do that? Oh, we got to go out and get the refrigerator running. Let's try putting gas. I got to look for a funnel first. The jerry can is quite heave. It's quite heave, and I'll spill most of the gas. Oh, there's a note here too. I used to laugh at people with their panic attacks, but here I am pacing the streets at night, struggling to breathe. Were we wrong? Was I wrong? A child belongs with her mother, but what if the mother... I don't know. This Smith fellow seems confident, arrogant, but he is a doctor, isn't he? We all testified. It felt right, but now Elizabeth is screaming. Heather is crying. I've never felt so powerless. Elizabeth is dead. Heather's in intensive care. No burns, thank God, but she almost died. What have we done? Is this are we... Charles, it must have been hell. He could have just stood by, but he made a choice to intervene. That's what living is, after all, making choices and bearing them, or take refuge in a fantasy. So everyone tried to intervene to help Heather / Holly / Dahlia because her mother was so abusive. But then because they intervened, the mother tried to burn the apartment down and almost killed everyone with her. Is that what happened? And now they all feel guilty about it. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, it's the other boot. I thought this was just the bottom of the stairs. I thought I had clicked there before. Well, now we have both of the rubber boots. What do we do with those? Oh, can we use the sharp metal to cut this key out? There we go. What are we going to do with the key? Can we put the glass sphere in here? Oh, we can take that. Oh, that's a funnel. Of course. Okay. Alright, let's put the funnel in here. Let's pour in the gas. Let's start it up. Alright, let's see if this is working. I could probably freeze something here. Is this working now? Yeah, see, okay, we got the elevator working finally, and we can look down here. We got a red part of a statue and a rubber glove. Yeah, I knew there was something down there. Can we fill the glove with water and then freeze it? Alright, well this plug is what powered the elevator. We don't need that anymore, so let's plug that in. I probably could freeze something here. Right. No. we can see into the time capsule. I tried clicking here before and it didn't work. I could do something with this water. Oh, there's water there? Can I fill the rubber glove with it? That's what I was trying to do outside. Water glove. All right, let's go freeze it. Let's take a nap, wait for a few hours. Frozen glove, okay. Now let's open this up. And get this other glass sphere. Now, we can't put it in here because this statue is broken and we can't even walk up to this statue. So I guess we're not going to get into that area of the temple this time. This guy, he's got a bloody handprint, so we should be able to put the orb there and get further into the temple. Ooh, now there's water pouring in. I don't think that was there before. I could probably direct the water with some pipes or a gully. That's why we need the gutters. Not sure why we need to direct the pipes. Maybe into here? This is where the dead journalist was, but we can't interact with it now. Ooh, I should either pour the metal or put whatever I'll be melting inside. The mold would go here. Oh my. If I'm really going to do some metalworks here, I'll need the bellows. Oh, okay. This is where we need to put the amulet mold. And we're probably going to melt some brass and make the amulet. We got to find a chain, yada, yada, yada. We got to put the heart back together. It's symbolic. Here's this chest we never got into before. And look, the key to the chest has the same symbol on the end of it as the symbol on the chest. All right. We got forging furs. I have no idea why it's called that. This is a bellows. We got another one of the gutters. And we got a white part of the statue. So we have a red part of the statue and a white part of the statue. Got it. Okay, I guess we're going to use the bellows again. I think if we go this direction, yeah, that's where the statues are. This is the weird sex dungeon, is what I was calling it. But we've got the rack here, and we had some shackles over here, and yeah, all right. Now we can go back here and look at these statues. I don't think we could do that before. Let's put the red arm on this one, and the white arm on this one. And now we have all three statues finished. 3 statues for 3 personalities, I imagine. Our book says, did I cause this by turning on the water last time? How long has it been? Nothing here happens without a reason. Maybe I can redirect the flow, but where and why? Yeah. That's talking about the water out here. Alright, let's go through the back. See what's back here. Oh, the carousel fell into the temple. That wasn't here before. Oh, look, the battery that we left here has electrified the water. Maybe we got to use our rubber boots to get over there and, right, disconnect the battery. Okay, now we have the 3 gutters. We have another organ card, and we have another note. Child Protective Services, Ethics Committee, Investigative Hearing. Oh, this is page 2. The hearing officer says, you stole that child's life. She had... And Dr. Smith says, what life? Did you even read Elizabeth's file? Did you listen to her tapes? Don't change the subject. You notice that you call Elizabeth by name, but your own patient, Miss Stonehouse. It's complicated, and you know what you've done. You know what's coming. I just can't decide if you're truly delusional or just playing the fool. I made up Heather and Dahlia. They were never real. If I do wake up, I'll be alone. Yeah, we were here before. This says Elizabeth, and then it says Heather, Dahlia, and Holly. Our paths aren't carved in stone. We don't belong to Mother. I choose my own path now. Oh, good for you. Oh, look at this. The oil is dripping. Lucky the lights are still on. Well, let's fill the oil can here. And it looks like we can climb past the carousel wreckage to get back here and get a cutscene. That's the door we ripped off at the high school. Oh, and now we're standing where Dahlia was before. Alright, that's all of the True Fear Forsaken Souls Part 3 that I'm going to play today, but please join me in the next episode to continue this adventure. Thank you so much to Goblinz for the Steam key that they gave me so I could play this game, and don't forget, if you want to play it yourself, let me know in the comments. I still have Steam keys to give away. If you've made it this far in the video, you may have noticed that I don't have sponsors or advertisers that I promote in my videos. I'm a small YouTube channel and I rely on my channel members. Your support, likes, subs, channel memberships, super thanks, and positive vibes. I appreciate it so much. Take care of yourselves. Until next time. Bye!